Now to Portland tonight, where for the past few months, dozens of tents belonging to unhoused people have been a fixture of the park and ride encampment off Marginal Way in Portland.
Beginning today, the Maine Department of Transportation is forcing those people to stay on one side of a newly installed barrier. The goal, the agency says, is to keep both those in the encampment as well as drivers who use the lot safer.
News Center Maine's Jack Molmud is there right now. He joins us live tonight. Jack, I have to imagine people who have been staying there not too happy about yet another encampment being cleared.
That's right, Brian. They really weren't. We spoke with one woman who told me that she just became homeless 3 months ago, and she says that she didn't get the memo in time that they were going to be clearing half of this encampment today. She ended up having some of her belongings thrown out by state workers. Now, for the people who are now living on this fence behind me here, they say that they really don't know where else they can go when the city of Portland is set to remove this encampment later this fall.
The hardest thing I think I've ever had to do in my lifetime.
For Chelsea Locke, being unhoused in Portland is a new experience.
I just actually lost my housing because I couldn't find a place in time, so they took away my Section 8.
Here on the park and ride off Marginal Way, along with dozens of tents, this is now what she's up against. Everybody to just one side of the Maine Department of Transportation's property. The DOT says it's due to safety risks.
I mean, it's frustrating. We're exhausted. They're not really giving us the time that they said they would give us, and it's frustrating. It's really hard, to say the least.
Now she's picking up like everybody else and cramming to one side. But if the Maine DOT says safety risks are the big issue, then why didn't they just clear the whole thing? Well, the city plans to do just that sometime this fall.
I do believe that once this encampment is resolved and we've reached that date and we move to the next encampment, it will move faster because these groups have already been formed.
The city will start with the Four River Parkway encampment, and then at some point this fall, the Marginal Way encampment as well. The city says before shutting them down, every person will be offered a space at a shelter. In a statement to News Center Maine, the Maine DOT says it is allowing people to still camp at the park and ride so Portland can offer those services they promised.
Yep, they're scared. They're feeling kind of like they don't matter.
But while everybody worries about the big move today, the trauma some are feeling is proving to be too much.
Personally, today I feel that it was related to the whole change in environment. I think it was stress related. A lot of people tend to uptick their use when stress hits. It's fight or flight, you know, and so I think that was directly related to this today.
A woman staying at the park and ride overdosing Thursday. She survived, though, after help from Milestone and first responders.
I don't see a lot of these folks actually going to the shelter. There needs to be another option.
Shelter space in Portland is full nearly every night, so many here are wondering what plan the city will have to offer come the fall.
What does that other option look like?
I don't know.
And after talking with Milestone, they did say that they've been doing some resource work down at the Four River Parkway encampment. They said that they have seen city workers down there offering unhoused people their resources. Meantime, the city tells me that they will be clearing that encampment down at Four River Parkway by September 6th. After that date, they will set their focus here at Marginal Way, is what they tell me, and they plan to close this at some point in the fall. Live in Portland, Jack Molmud, News Center Maine.